The 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Tonight, we're going to be watching LeBron James, still physically superior in just about every matchup. He says he feels his athleticism has waned a little, Shaq. I'm not sure if I see it.
Well, he's older, but listen, Ernie, I played with this guy. He's 275, 5% body fat. He's an absolute handful to deal with in the post and on the open floor. Still the best player in the game, absorbs the contact without flinching, and still moves better than a lot of guys in the league.
Yeah, and if he played with you, he is getting older. So at least one level or another, he has a physical advantage on every player. But I will say this, he has slowed down slightly.
Of course.
But his slight slowness is still 10 times superior than the guy who's the fastest in the league.
And 5% body fat.
Yes.
Wow.
Small world.
Who's he talking to us?
Small world, man.
Yeah.
Well, let's, we'll see you later. We're out of here.
I'm from where the hammers run, news cameras never come.
We've got an electric crowd here in Golden State's Oracle Arena. We'll see Cleveland facing the Golden State Warriors. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke.
So they ran up the time and saw them rules and trust. I don't know what the think. Foul just like us. I'm from where the beat is inevitable. Sometimes unforgettable. Boost is in abundance. Buy half price what I knew. The word was everything. So everything you said you do, you did it. Couldn't talk about it if you ain't living. I'm from
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Amon Shumpert is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Mozgov in at the pivot, manning the middle.
And the thing about LeBron James, he's really done a nice job of reshaping his game over the years. I mean, every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness. The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also their basketball IQ grows as well, just as has been the case for LeBron.
Free throw good, LeBron. Well, talking about the strength of LeBron now, we saw Michael Jordan do this too. It didn't. They paid a lot of attention to their body as they got older, and thus they became more sculpted. They looked more physical.
Exactly, leaned up and altered their games a bit. Not nearly as high flying, but just as potent and as effective.
And both free throws good for LeBron. LeBron James, by many surveys, and no surprise here, GA, the most popular athlete in America.
I mean, the highest paid player in the league. And you know what? He deserves it. This guy has really carried the mantra as the face of our game, as well as anybody. And I tell you what, people now are starting to acknowledge the guy also delivers when it matters.
Shot's good.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Curry kicks to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And you know, for LeBron, he's blazed a trail as far as his business empire is concerned. He gave his childhood friends a chance to manage his affairs. Many thought it was a huge mistake, but he's doing quite well with the guys that he chose.
Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Curry against Shumpert. Pulls up on the wing. That is good.
And for LeBron, he said he'd like to be a billionaire. It's his ambition to have an influence that goes beyond the game. And guys, he is certainly on his way.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Outside Curry. Down low. Here's Bogut. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bogut's got his first basket.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
James dishes to Mozgov. Love with the screen for Mozgov. Shumpert passes to James. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. LeBron's got 6.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Here's Curry. The Cavaliers pull it in. LeBron outside. It's a pick by Love. Mozgov a screen on Thompson. Shoots off the screen. Mozgov kicks to Love.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Now Curry. Inside, knocked loose. Mozgov with the steal. James dishes to Love. Here's Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Good. Shumpert's got his first 3 points of the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Green. Bogut high post. Here's Curry. Will it go? He takes it up and lays it in.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Irving. It's a pick by Love. Irving kicks to LeBron. To the inside. Mozgov. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Nine seconds left to play in the first quarter. The feed to Spates. Lets the three fly. Mozgov with the block. And that does it for the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 8. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And Cavs head coach David Blatt beginning his NBA career after a long and illustrious career coaching over in Europe. He talked about the difference coaching abroad.
There's just a lot more practice time. And when the games come, you're still playing 2, maximum 3 times a week. You know, here you could be playing 4 or 5 times a week, and your practice time is going to be limited, and your ability to change things is going to be limited. You know, adjustments can and will be made and should be made, but you got to be a lot more pointed.
Blatt, one of the most successful American coaches in European basketball history, Clark, and he's done a great job in his first season with the Cavaliers in the NBA, but nothing he did overseas certainly can compare to this.
And, you know, that's why, Kevin, people always talk about it in terms of being a marathon and not a sprint. There's nothing that compares to the NBA grind. Nothing is comparable to it.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Ezeli is out there with Maurice Spates. Then there's Livingston. Then there's Barbosa. And it's Iguodala in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. He's kind of got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong, physically good frame. He's a low down there, and what you said, the fact that he's fairly agile, makes him tough.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Iguodala wide open. No good from outside.
You know, and Ezeli missing a lot of games with various injuries from the knee and ankle a season ago. He can be a quality rebounder and rim protector, but he's got to find a way to stay healthy. And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Here's the screen. Livingston passes to Iguodala. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Iguodala's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
And Ezeli, originally from Nigeria, he picked up the game late. Only played 6 years of organized basketball before going pro. So still developing his hands and offensive skill set, but clearly he's got the tools physically to play.
Now here is Barbosa, following the miss by Anderson Varejao. Here's Iguodala. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The screen from Thompson. Here's Williams, out to Smith. Wide open look. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kickout's the only choice.
Warriors call a timeout.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Love's checked in for Varejao. James comes in for Richard Jefferson. Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And Irving subbed in for Williams. There's a minute 47 left in the second quarter. It's Curry with the drive, and that one's good. Curry's got 6. Well, you think about Stephen Curry, and your first thought is he's a remarkable three-point shooter. That's right. But he's not just a long-range threat.
Yeah, I see him as a shot maker, one of the league's top mid-range shooters off the pull-up, too, and he's a creative finisher. Floaters and backspin shots, English, high off the glass. Again, the best shot maker, I think, in the history of the game.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Out to Shumpert, shoots the 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
And Curry, such a tremendous balance to his game, and he can square up on a dime to knock down shots. I mean, that's a focus also of his training. He doesn't do it with conventional pattern shooting drills. It's a lot of stuff to challenge his balance while he's on the move and shooting.
And here's Irving after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Irving kicks to Mozgov. 6 on the shot clock, picked by Mozgov. And a wide open look for Irving. The 19-footer is on the money.
And for Steph Curry, to me, that balance is remarkable. I mean, it used to be customary beyond the arc to fake a defender into the air and then step into a mid-range two, but Curry has introduced that more efficient sidestep for the wide open three.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Love with the screen on Curry. Irving drives in. Love kicks to Irving. The Warriors pull it in.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Green, the screen, outside Curry. Fires for three. The shot is off. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 1. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. A solid and competitive first half of basketball. LeBron, how do you feel about the team and its performance tonight?
We're doing a good job. We're on the road. Our shooters, we missed a couple at the end. I wish we would have went in, but they're going to continue to shoot. But it's going to be a big second half for us. So we got to continue to play like we did in the first half.
Continuity is key, LeBron. Thank you. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, Doris. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And it's a neck-and-neck game going on in Oracle Arena. Kenny, your thoughts. How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, they called the right plays, and then they executed them. Great job in the first half. That's why they were so efficient, and they shot so accurately. The defense threw a number of different looks at them, but they were always prepared because they were cool, calm, and efficient.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Their defense is getting flat out embarrassed. Embarrassed, however you say it, Ernie. I realized they had to deal with a team who was red hot most of the first half, but that's an excuse. You know what? They got to be aggressive. They got to step up on that D. They got to prevent that. They need more effort, Ernie.
That does it for halftime as the game is just about set to get going again. We send you back to Kevin Harlan and crew for the third quarter.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Checking out the group for David Blatt to start the second half. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Irving at the 1. There are very few players you can call game changers on offense, but Clark, Stephen Curry is clearly one of them.
Well, the plus-minus for the Warriors with him on and off the court validates that. It's incredible how much better they are offensively when he's on the floor.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Irving with the ball. It's a pick by Love. Latrey, good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's now 7 points for Kevin Love.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Outside jumper. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Warriors girls.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Stephen Curry. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Now here's Spates. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And he gets it to go.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start. And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Thompson with it. Williams picks him up. Iguodala outside. Baseline try. And the shot falls short this time. Rick, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Buckets. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Green with a screen for Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Green, the screen. Passes to Spates. Lets it go from 14. Spates missing again. Smith outside. The shot is off. Great D that time from Iguodala. It's stolen by Smith. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's James. No good. And Golden State will come the other way. Curry dishes to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The screen from Thompson. Shumpert passes to Williams. James a screen on Curry. On the wing, Williams, guarded by Kerr. 5 on the clock. The drive by...
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team. that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
And it's sent back by Spates. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Spates. Six seconds left in the third quarter. LeBron shot is off. Barnes. No luck. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Cavaliers lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Cleveland's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. We've got Bogut. Harrison Barnes is out there with Festus Ezeli. And there's Livingston. And it's Barbosa in a 2-guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Livingston. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Cleveland?
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they've made over the course of this game.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mozgov's checked in. And it's tied up with that one. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs, swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. Here's Thompson. Here's Bogut, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting them get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Thompson with the bucket.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
The Cavaliers trail by 4.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Festus Ezeli, and Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. Cleveland also making some changes. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Matthew Dellavedova.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
Now here's James after the miss from Stephen Curry. Irving from long range. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That's foul number 2 for him. And as usual, he's the one directing traffic out there, guys.
And guys, he always has such a firm grasp of exactly what the game plan is. He's always talking, making sure that all 5 guys are on the same page.
Curry attacking out to Thompson. The 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Picked by Mozgov. Here's LeBron, inside runner, and the nice bucket inside for Mozgov. Mozgov's got the game tied up here for Cleveland.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. As this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way, he wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page, and sticking to the game plan to close it out. Kevin?
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Screen by Bogut. Curry against Mozgov. And Thompson sends it back. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside. You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out, and sometimes the best way to do that is with a timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Curry kicks to Thompson. Irving against Curry. Here's Thompson. Mozgov with the block. Now here's LeBron. To the paint. It's stolen by Bogut. Outside Curry. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
LeBron kicks to Irving. Back to LeBron. Shoots from 12. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 10 points for LeBron. Here's Curry. There's a minute left here in the fourth quarter. Yes, and the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now. How about Steph Curry in this one? He's got 17 points and some good assists, too. 4 of them. He is in complete control of this game.
Clark, you're on the money with that one. It's all going his way. And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. LeBron against Thompson. Yes!
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shumpert against Thompson. Five to shoot. Lets it fly. Cavaliers with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Warriors girls.
So it's the Warriors now. A 2-point game. Irving against Curry. Down low, Bogut. Mozgov with the block. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Well, LeBron, after a first half that looked like it could go either way, what was the difference maker down the stretch in this game?
Well, defensively, we stepped up. That's what it's all about with our team. We know if we get stops, we get a better opportunity to get a win and execute offensively.
LeBron, thank you. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
The 2K Sports Postgame Show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. He was the engine that drove this team the whole night, and his teammates had no problem harnessing the power of that motor.
He put on such a well-rounded display offensively. He knew exactly what he wanted to do to break down the defense. Even when they made adjustments on him, he adapted. He said, okay, I can handle it. I'll step aside, do something different.
We all know anytime you got LeBron James on the floor, he's going to bring that will to win. He has so many tools in his arsenal he can throw at you, not to mention his defense. Literally, any night he can take over a game. Tonight we saw King James exert his will in the game.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.